The other pitfall that I commonly see is CIOs, chief information officers. A lot of them are not information officers. A lot of them are technologists. So
application officers.
Yeah, it's chief systems officer, it's chief technology officer, even though they have chief information officer as their title. And really, the connection between the chief information officer and the information profession, that's often a really large chasm, which is ridiculous. So we need more CIOs who have information knowledge. That's coming along quite nicely. As you start to see folks coming out of records and information and data disciplines becoming CIOs, whereas historically it was more IT folks that would work their way up to the CIO position. And that's changing.
I hope so, because we still bid on deals and get brought into deals. For example, somebody might ask, can you help us with our SharePoint strategy?
Yeah.
And right away, yes, sure.
I see a problem in the question.
Something a little off on the question.
Yeah. Yeah. A SharePoint strategy should be really easy if you have information governance, because your SharePoint strategy is the same as your information governance strategy, just applied to a specific piece of technology.
Yeah.
That's much easier. Early in my career, before information governance was as pervasive as it was, that's exactly the work that I was doing, Jason, was saying, hey, let's apply information governance specific to the system. That's what everybody was doing in those early days. Realizing, pushing it upstream and saying, across companies, across repositories, doesn't matter what the system is, it still has to support the same basic set of principles that we have about our information. And I have to give a little hat tip to my current employer, iPro, for the upstream conversation. They focus heavily on, let's look at that problem at its earliest point and solve for that problem instead of putting band-aids on symptoms.
I like it because it takes the burden then off of the information governance professional, the practitioner, in order to have to do the strategic development and then do the strategic sale within the organization in order to get it financed.
And that's what we've been doing for the past decade. So in the face of that, we've still built this incredible profession that now exists in, over half of the Fortune 500. That's pretty amazing. If you think about what we as a discipline have accomplished.